What is going on, Governors? Chisgule here, and today we're gonna train a whole bunch of troops. Like, maybe 10 million power worth of troops. If you like Rise of Kingdoms videos where we help you prepare to smash your enemies, consider liking and subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. My friends, whew, this stream is a doozy. We were preparing, and let me tell you, my iPad just literally stopped working. So we got a new setup for today, maybe for tomorrow, until we figure out what the heck is going on with my iPad Pro. But nothing's going to stop us from training our troops in this mighty freaking governor. Good to have you all here. Never a freaking dull moment. Never a dull moment. Let's get a look at the board. We got to train some troops, people. It's the eve of the Crusade. I'm doing this thing on my teeny phone instead of my iPad, so I gotta squint here to see. What do we got? We are sitting in second place, and it looks like our opponents, Kingdom 210, have also fired off a training buff. Not too surprising. So we're going to have to do a whole bunch of training. And by the way, for those of you who didn't see the message on my Discord, Wu Zetian is now available in Card King, along with Attila. So if you want the latest news the second it goes live, consider clicking the link in the description to join my Discord, where we share all the good stuff as soon as it freaking happens. So we're going to train some troops here. We have a ton of speed ups. We're going to use maybe half of our speed ups to power out a million T5. We got other times we'll want to train, and we got 3 days for this event. So we got time here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that Bujan on top with 18.5 million points. The commensurate warrior. He showed up and he was like, Duke me. And then he just did a boatload of training. Oh, we got a lot of work to do, people. Just get them both. So excited. So we are scheduled to do our training, I believe, in about 35 minutes. We'll have the title for about 15 minutes. And before I talk more about the training, welcome new channel member, War Poseidon. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Your name is now going to show up in green in the chat, which helps me to see your messages. You're also going to get a badge next to your name. I almost said banner. You get a badge next to your name. I got to fix my volume. And that badge shows how long you've been a member. And last but not least, you get the freaking sweet emojis. So let's get some hype emojis in the chat for our new member. Awesome. So look, let's talk about gaining boatloads of power in this event. Because you too can gain ridiculous amounts of power in the Eve of the Crusade Stage 2. If you want points, you're going to get 1 point for Tier 1, 2 points for Tier 2, 4 points for Tier 3. Now, let's be honest, you're not training any of those during this event. You're really going to be training T4 or T5. So that's 8 points or 20 points a pop. Now, obviously, those T5s are worth more points, and they're actually worth more points per minute of speed up as well. So we're going to rock just a boatload of T5s. Now, somebody in my Discord earlier today asked, and of course we answered, about whether or not it's better to upgrade or train new. If this isn't the $1 million question that we've been asked a million times, upgrade or train new, you get the point difference if you upgrade rather than training new. So there's a lot of points to be made upgrading T4 to T5. Melvin, what's going on? Yes, indeed. We always drop the news as soon as it happens. Wu Zetian on Card King. You know, it's funny. We were talking to some folks that wanted to come to the kingdom, but they were like, well, we really want to get Wu Zetian first. So they didn't migrate in, and then it showed up on Card King like 3 days later. What do you think I should unlock? Alex or Esong? Esong, baby. Esong. But Alex is very good too. Like either one of those, you're going to be very, very happy. You're going to be very, very happy with those. So we're just sort of slash popcorn right now, watching as folks are training. Now, we only have a 15-minute window to train. So in order to sort of train as much as we need to train in that time frame, we're going to use some of these boosts. We've got a lot of these boosts, by the way. We've got 111 20K boosts. We're going to use like 45 or so, 46. Let's just go with 46 20K boosts. And it's going to be all T5 cavalry. It's going to be all T5 cavalry because last KVK we lost 30 million power. We were down to, I want to say like 230,000, maybe 300,000 T5 cavalry at one point from like 2.6 million. So we lost a lot of calves. We're still retraining them. We're still freaking trying to recover those T5 calves. It'll be a while. How do you think Artemisia will pair with Wu? Time will tell, my friends. Wilfred, thank you for the $5 super chat. Much appreciated for your support. Hey, just if you have time, can you check out what's going on in 1573 later on? Yeah, we can look later on. Our kingdom has the 15 rune and the kingdom buff. Time to max. That's cool, Kevin. Which kingdom are you in? Unes says, hi, been enjoying your videos, watching for 2 months since I started. They really helped. Congratulations and cheers. Glad to hear it. Chisgule will go ham again. Indeed we will. Why do I have tier 2 and tier 3? Now that is a phenomenal question. There is an event that rewards you for training troops. There was one yesterday. Now it's not here anymore. Oh, no. Yeah, this one is here. There was one yesterday that rewards you for training 2,000 of each troop type and for training 10,000 troops total in a 24-hour window. I think it's something like that. So anyways, we were doing that event, and we didn't want to use speed-ups on it. So we train lower tiers of troops, and during an event like this, we're going to upgrade all of those from whatever tier they are to tier 5. So we're gonna look at, I don't know, what do we have here? I mean, it's not that many. Wait, 8,000 archers. We got the siege units we're going to let sit. Okay, the siege units we're going to let sit. We do have an astonishing number of T2 archers. Why do I have so many T2 archers and infantry? I guess I've been doing that event a lot. They really kind of accumulated. Now we'll speed all those up. We'll upgrade all those. That might be where we start. 1573 will be much stronger and compact. Kingdom 7, wow, 705. When will we get KVK? KVK pops like 90 days in. I want to say like 90 days in. Hi, I'm from Indonesia. Wow, pretty cool. Hello in Indonesia. We've got less than 30 minutes before it'll be our time to train. Our appointed time for training a bunch of T5. I suppose we need to do a little tide over here. We have some troops that just finished. We'll claim those. And we should go get the rune. We'll fire something up for 30 minutes while we're waiting here. Let's grab this thing. And as we do, there is one other thing we need to talk about. If you're going to be training as many troops as we're about to train, it is worth considering switching civilizations. Now, there's a couple that do the trick here. One is Germany. Germany is going to give you the 5% training speed and a focus on cavalry, which is pretty solid. If we head over to Britain, we get the training speed, and that gives you a focus on archers. Between the two, I mean, I'm probably going to go for Germany in this instance. Germany is kind of a better pick here in a KVK situation because you have a bunch of action points. HS, our kingdom's 40 days old with 2 T5 players. Very impressive, Alan. Very impressive. There's a king that's 135 million power. Cool. Imagine getting questions saying, I am kingdom 3,349. You know, if the game continues to grow, it'll be some number of years, but we'll get there eventually, I suppose, huh? Pushing 100 million power chests for the light. 100 million power? Oh my gosh. Yo, I don't have enough speed ups for 100 million extra power. We are over 100 million power, though. We'll shoot up to like 134 million power in this video, which is pretty solid because we claim all these goodies here for training our troops. Bada boom. And let's just get our holdover, our tied over troop training in while we wait for our turn in line. Yeah, the siege units are an interesting question. I kind of don't know what I want to do with these. I'll just do a small amount for now, and we'll look at it later. Whatever. We just need, yeah, sure, an hour and 15 minutes, a little less than that. That'll do. We'll have the title in that window. We won't have to use any speed ups. We'll upgrade a few of these. I don't even know how many we want to do here. Just 100 to tide us over, right? We don't even need 100. We need like 50. I need just 30 minutes. There we go. 27 minutes. Good. And then we're going to go just completely ham. I think I actually just trained new instead of upgrading. Whatever. 50? Oh, no, I did it right. All right. Boom. 50 of these. And we're almost ready to go, people. We're almost ready to go. We are going to switch civs. Let me just claim the goodies in here. If you wanted to see my speed ups, I'm happy to share my speed ups. I'm happy to do that. Boom. Clean all these up. Boom. Yeah, okay. In terms of speed ups, we're looking pretty good these days. Here's the training speed ups. Not so bad. We got a fair amount of healing speed ups over here. And a boatload of our universal speed ups. Woo! We have, in total, like 1,350 days of speed ups, which is a lot. 1,350 days in speed ups. Our rank overall is pretty low. My rank is 999 plus. We did all of stage 1 in our farm account because my farm account needed to get all the goodies that were in there. We were looking for, obviously, speed ups and resources and stars and keys. But the thing is, I don't like... On this account, I should spend the AP in KVK itself on the events related to light and darkness. So I just did all my farming on my farm for this part, and for, the main event, I'll get all the honor on my main. That's the play. Baz, what's going on? While we wait, we do have 29 kingdom supply chests. We can rip these open, hopefully get some more speed ups. Chisgule, rise is right. Rise is right. What does that mean, rise is right? My man Bujan in number 1 already. Oh yeah, baby. Bujan's number 1. Love it. I love it. Joshua's asking who's in our KVK. Yeah, who in chat is in the same KVK matchup? How did we get those speed ups? Buying bundles, baby. Buying a lot of bundles. Let's open some supply chests. That's a pretty junky one. Mina or Khan with a 555 Saladin. Who's the better pair? I mean, I generally say if you want more DPS, you go with Khan. If you want some tankiness, you go Saladin. That's generally the play. You can't change civilizations while training. Guess I should have done that maybe before I did the training. I'll just speed it up. I'll speed it up and then I'll switch civs. And I guess the game is going to reload too. Ooh, baby. It's almost 1,000,000 gold there and a 3-hour speed up. That's nice. That's nice. Let's see. Let's keep open these. 100 gems. Yeah, you know, whatever. Wow. 1,000,000 stone. Not so bad. For those just joining, and Janjay, I'll answer your question. My farm account is about 27 million power. For those just joining, in about 20 minutes is our appointed time for troop training, and we're going to train 1,000,000 T5 cavalry and upgrade a bunch of other troops too. So this is going to be pretty fun. Open them all at once. Chat wants me to open them all at once. I'll tell you what. I'm going to open these one at a time, and then we'll just jump over to my farm account real quick. And on my farm account, I'll open every single one I have all at once. I'm pretty sure I have over 200. Woo! 3 days speed up, baby. That's a nice one. That was a really nice one, not going to lie. 3-hour speed up. Nice. Oh, another 3 days speed up. Wow, those are so good. And 100 gems. Silencer. Hey, Chis, how are you today? Can I get a shout out for winning rank 1 in the event from the ground up? I'm a free-to-play player and just won 20 gold heads. Congratulations, Silencer. That is awesome. That is awesome. We're going to keep opening these kingdom supply chests. We get anything good? 200 gems is not bad. 500 gems is even better. Ooh, baby. What else we got here? 50 gems, whatever. 100 gems. The resources are like, you know, whatever. We got a lot of resources. All right, 50,000 experience. 8-hour speed up. I like that. Max, Sun Tzu, and Richard. 4-2-2-1. Who is primary and who is secondary? I think the reality is you're going to level up your epic because it's just easier. And it doesn't matter too much who's the primary and who's the secondary. You get the defense tree if you use Richard as the primary. So if you wanted to be more tanky, Richard primary is definitely going to be the jam. 3-hour speed up. Nice. All right. And a gold star and gold. I mean, these are great. These are actually quite good. We're on the T plan today. We are on the T plan today. All right. 100. Ooh. Wow. 60,000. 600,000 gold is real good. UCS in the house. Solid. Solid. All right. What else we got? Okay, that was not too exciting. 1.5 million food. Ooh, 3-hour speed up. I like that. And, all right. Not much in that last one. For Garrison, Richard Martel or Richard Esong? I'm going to say something different and say Martel Esong for defending your city. And let's switch over to our farm account real quick. We'll just go and open all the chests. Then when we get back, we got less than 20 minutes till it's our time. We'll make sure that we've sped up our troops. Oh, baby. Troops. We've got some troops over here. I'm not even going to wait for a title. Ain't nobody got time for that. In fact, my troops are even still out. My troops are still out. What a day. Let me tell you, having a kid, honestly, kind of changes the amount of time you have to do all the things you wanted to do in your day. Charles Esong for the win. Yeah, I like Charles Esong a lot. I'm about to start my first KVK. Expertise Joan with Richard or Ethel. They're both 511. I mean, I think the Richard is the tankier option. The Richard is the tank. What? Did I? Oh, I accidentally tapped a 4th spot. Okay. Dude, I hate this picture validation. I thought I would like it. I do not. I do not. All right, let's open the chest. That thing we came here for. Here we go. We go to other. 138 kingdom supply chests. 138 kingdom supply chests. Let's rip these suckers open. Chisgule Mini, she's doing pretty well. She's doing pretty well. All right, here we go. Daddy 420 says same. When you have a job, there's no time. Dude, tell me about it. All right, here we go. 138 kingdom supply chests. What do we got? 7 24-hour speed ups. 6 dazzling starlights. I'll take that. Woo, all right. 5 3-day speed ups. I feel like I got really lucky with the 3-day speed ups on my main account. Like I was getting a lot of those. 16 8-hour speed ups, 1 500 gem spot, 6 200 gem spots, not so bad. 6 gold keys, whoo, 36 3-hour speed ups. Look at all those gold tokens. Nice, not so bad. What's the difference between a primary and a secondary? So the primary is going to have their skills, talents, equipment all come into play. The secondary is only going to have their skills come into play. The number of troops you can bring is going to depend on your main commander's level, your primary commander's level. You can see the troop capacity just under the experience bar here. It's a little hard to read that one. This one's a little easier to read. So, depending on the level of the commander and then also the level of your city hall, that's going to help determine your troop capacity. And that's only determined by the primary. If you all are hyped to watch me train 10 million power in T5 troops, do me a favor, drop a like on the video and consider subscribing for that daily Rise of Kingdoms content. We're going to do this thing in, less than 25 minutes here. Or, sorry, less than 15 minutes. We're going to be firing up our training, which is pretty exciting. We got Hales in the chat as well. She can let me know if I'm missing something. We'll swap back to our main in just a second. Chocolate tea? Actually, it's ginger tea. It's ginger tea this evening instead of the usual chocolate tea. Summon Guan. Dude, we got all kinds of summons over here. In case I ever need to make this like a main account and do something with it. I mean, not a main, but like an alt, another alt. This account would have just a boatload of materials. This is the other advantage of having a farm is like I could take this account. I got like tons of materials and equipment and good stuff. I could take this thing back to a low kingdom number, or I guess I mean a high kingdom number, a young kingdom, and just completely slay. Which like I don't think I have time for an operation like that, but it's a thing we could do, and that's why we've left those in case we ever kind of wail on this account, which is conceivable, but 7 satchels. Rip satchels. Rip satchels. What happens to those dead satchels in my inventory? Oh, I got parchment. But I can't trade them in. Right? Like there's no way to trade those in. So, it's just 7. Whatever. No dull moments. I got a question. What are some tips on becoming a sponsored creator? So, Bujan lost his number 1 spot. Let's go check that out. All right. Troop training rankings. Someone from 210 decided they wanted to do some training. Thank you, Rapstore, for becoming a member of the channel. Your name is now going to show up in green in the chat, and you get a little badge next to your name, which shows how long you've been a member, and you get access to all the custom emojis. So let's get some hype emojis welcoming Raptor as a member to the channel. Raptor says they've been lurking for too long. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a lurker myself. Did you miss something? No, my friends, we're just warming up. We're just warming up to going on to our main account. Our appointed time is in less than 15 minutes. And we're going to train 1 million T5 troops. And also upgrade a bunch of troops. That's the thing we'll do. 258 says hello. Well, hello to you. And happy birthday, Lucas. 60,000 subscribers by the end of this week. I mean, that'd be super cool. That would be super cool. A lot of people have been subscribing. Who'd have thought that people are looking for something to do when they're cooped up inside? Who would have thought? But you can help by hitting the subscribe button to the channel for daily Rise of Kingdoms content. We got a ton of stuff you can go watch when the game is patching, by the way. That's a part of the reason we fired up this live stream is because I said, you know what? Like, let's give people something to watch while the patch happens. I'm sure a bunch of people will be looking for something to do. So hopefully this will be entertaining later for the folks that come in and they're like, hey, I need something to do while the game is patching. All right. Oh, and by the way, we have multiple videos about that topic if that's something you're interested in. Holy moly. No. Not 10 million T5. Not 10 million T5. 1 million T5, which is 10 million power. 10 million T5 would be insane. That would be insane. That would be completely insane. Giving titles is a pain. How did you do it for so long, Chisgule? Dude, we gave titles in Kingdom 51 back in the day. Such a pain in the butt. Our title givers are the real heroes of Kingdom 75. Thank you, title givers, wherever you are. Just Lazy, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Much appreciated. That brings our new member count up to 3 in this stream, and we've only been live for 25 minutes. Let's welcome Just Lazy, who now has their name show up in green. They got the badge showing how long they've been a member and all the sweet emojis. Let's rock those hype emojis, welcoming them as a member of the channel. And let me just make sure. Let's see here. My notifications for the stream might not be showing up because for those of you who've just joined, you may notice like this arrangement is a little bit different. No, we're not doing house cleaning and trying out new things. My iPad literally just like stopped charging. It just stopped charging. And I was like, well, really? And I was like, maybe there's some fuzz in it. And we cleaned out the fuzz and then it still wouldn't charge. And I was like, F it. I'm plugging in my iPhone. The stream must go on. The stream must go on. Because we're going to train the troops either way. So we may as well get something to watch and enjoy out of the deal, you know? We may as well get to enjoy that together. Certainly is a lot of packs worth of troops, so we may as well enjoy it together. Rip my gold, says Haley. Indeed, rip my gold. We have 1.1 billion in resources, I guess, in resource form. We got even more gold in token form. I think. Can we get a free t-shirt if we win KVK? Sure, we could give away a t-shirt if we win KVK. Rich says, thanks, Chis. I followed your video on the new account. Guild, I went from 18,000 now to 11,000 in 2.5 days. No money spent. Love it. Awesome. Cool. I think there might be a 0 missing on that one. Oh, yeah. How do you become a sponsored creator? And we are a sponsored creator with Rise of Kingdoms. So we'll tell our story for how we became a sponsored creator. Because, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. Well, but I'm biased, right? So, not enough gold, Chisgule. I know, 1.1 billion. It's not enough gold. I'm up in 10 minutes. You're right, Chad. I'm up in 10 minutes. So we'll tell the story, and then we got to focus on training. We got to stretch, warm up our tapping finger, right? Get these warmed up. Here's how it happened. I started playing Rise of Kingdoms, and I was looking for information, and I found forums. Man, I can't tell you the last time I went to forums. It must have been literally for Rise of Kingdoms. That was the last time I went to a forum. And I was just looking for information. The game was so new. There was nothing out there. There were a few people making videos, barely. And I saw they had a content creator program. And they said anybody could apply to be a part of the content creator program. And I said, you know what? I'm going to apply to this program and see if we can get in. And I'm going to start making daily videos. And they said they don't care how big or small you are. Do something creative. Start a new channel if you want. Like, just impress us. And so I started making videos. And the 12th video I ever made was 8 common mistakes in Rise of Kingdoms. And it's like I don't even have a face camera. I don't have like half of what I have, not even a fraction of what I got now in terms of equipment and know-how and all that. And the video is my number 1 video. 12th video I ever made. And I chatted with someone. About like, hey, after I put in my application, by the way, had a business plan. It wasn't just like pick me plus TKX, right? It was like a real business plan for how I would create and build a channel. Let's make sure I gather this rune. We got the rune. We're looking good. Chat, give me a little QA here. How we doing on buffs? We got our rune. We got our kingdom buff. I think we're pretty much good. Now we just got to switch civilizations. We might have to bring all our troops home for that. Let's just bring them home just in case. The good old days. The good old days. So, yeah. The rest is history. Like, we had that conversation with the person who was recruiting for the program, and they said, I see that you've got, like, less than 25 subs, and I don't really care. I think your content's really good, and I think you're going to do awesome stuff in this community. I'm like, we're off to the races, and here we go. We're off to the races, and here we go. Charles Esong, Sun Tzu Esong, or Charles Sun Tzu. Definitely Charles Esong if we're talking about all expertise commanders. Definitely, definitely. So we're going to swap civilizations, and we're going to pick Germany for this operation. A million T5 is kind of the threshold where it's like, it's even worth the gems if you don't have a token to swap and then swap back. It's worth the gems. So we've got a token, though, and here's the deal. None of your troops are outside of your city, so good thing I brought them back. Neither your city nor troops are in battle, okay? You have no troops training. We're going to have to deal with that. And no troops healing. Okay, so we're going to need to speed these up in just a second here. This we definitely got to speed up. Let's just knock that out. Boom. Okay, done. And, I mean, I don't know. It's close enough to the time that we should just speed these up and call it. We'll speed these up. Boom. Speed these up. Boom. Speed these up. Boom. Okay. Cool. So that's all sped up. That's looking good. Hospital's empty. Troops are on their way home. We're about to switch. Why not Germany? Britain? Finished troops? Not Germany. All caps. Holy jeez. Yo, I want those cav buffs. What would I be getting of value with Britain? Here's Britain. What do I get? Archer attack and longbowman. I mean, I don't care about that. 5% training speed. And I got 5% training speed over here. Nobody else has training speed. We got wood gathering, experience, AP and building, march speed, lol, hospital capacity, rallied armies, march speed and skill damage, hospital cap. I mean, Germany is the pickup here. 5% troop training speed. All right. Guys, I can't see the increase in infantry stats when I use Alex. I should get the 10% attack, right? But it says the same without. Germany is the way to go. Chat's voting for Germany. We're going to swap to Germany. Here we go. Confirm. Been a while since we swapped civilizations, people. It's been a while. We're less than 5 minutes away, and we have a 15-minute window to train a boatload of troops. And here we are with our new look. Ooh la la. Germany. Honestly, it kind of looks not that different. I mean, it looks different, but like, whatever. Really hoping for new civilizations in the patch. New civs would be super chill. Research is God. How dare you not care about Britain? That's my civilization. I'm not saying Britain's not good. It's just not what I'm looking for right now. Okay. We're pretty much ready to go. And the only other thing we'll want to do is we're going to pop 45 of these boosts. 45 of these boosts. There's a lot of troops. And we're just going to train all T5. It's going to be all T5 all the way up. At the individual rank. All right. Someone from 210 up at the top of the board. I see you there. Probably the Greek civilization, like Spartan, says Yusuf. I don't know. Who's the strongest kingdom right now? I don't actually know what the absolute strongest kingdom is right now. Any epic commanders coming soon? I do hope so. I do hope we get some epic commanders coming soon. Leaderboard looking pretty interesting here. A lot of opportunity on this leaderboard. that I see. Chisgule, can you zero me? Why would I zero you? Why would I zero you? That doesn't make any sense. Might as well go 50. I mean, we could do more. We could do more training. Holy speed ups indeed. How many expansions do you get from maxing Call of the Ancients? You get 3 per $100 tier that you buy, I think. I think it's 3. Might be 6. In just a few minutes, we'll get the Duke, and then the party begins. The party begins. A USA Empire. The USA is kind of recent in the grand scheme of things. I don't think they qualify as like as the same time period as some of these other civilizations, right? What's the benefit of being a sponsored creator? I mean, I think the coolest thing is that I get to interact with some of the makers of the game. That's pretty sweet. They used to promote our stuff too, which was pretty cool. Is 71 million... I want to see how my free-to-play commanders fare against 71 million free-to-play. That's crazy. That's crazy. Mongol Empire, VIP 17 reservations. Napoleon is a new commander. All right, mind the spam, people. Mind the spam. No spam. Those, the mods are just gonna mute you, which is gonna be a bummer. We got 1 minute until we're up. I will just drop my location in Kingdom Chat when it's my time for Duke. TKX. Tix? No. TKX? Yes. Okay. Boom. Oh, okay. And we're off to the races. We've got the Duke title. Now is the time. Let's start big. Let's start big. Let's go to our boosts. We're going to rock 45 of these. 45 of these 20k boosts. Holy jeez, this is a lot. There it is. 45. We're doing 45 at a time. We're crazy. We've gone crazy. There they are. 20k reserves. 45 of them. We're doing it. Use. Okay. And we're all in on cavalry. It's cavalry time, baby. Who called in the cavalry? We've got Germany. We've got 10%. We got VIP 17. That's enough talk. Let's get to training. Boom. Let's get to training. And yes, Rune, still there. Good. Kingdom buff. Good. All right. And let's blaze through our training speed ups first, and then we'll get to the universals shortly. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. And next. We're going to have to focus here. We're going to have to focus to do this in time. All right. Boom. Dude, watch that power meter, baby. Watch that power meter as we train up the T5s. Ye old T5s. Bummer we don't have a 15% rune, but whatever. That's fine. Getting those calves. Man, I have really missed my cavalry. I'm not going to lie. So nice to get these back. So nice to get these back. Woo, baby. All right. Training up these T5 calves. Chisgule, tell Lilith to put you in as a commander. Oh my gosh. Woo, baby. A lot of 1 minute speed ups here. All right. And now we rounded out all our 1 minute speed ups. Cool. We can start on our universals. Boom. All right. We're into universals. I will use up like the 10-minute increments first and the 15-minute increments. I just don't want them to be like, they're kind of in the way. What I'm trying to do is avoid doing a lot of scrolling, you know? So if I just train them new, we're good to go here. Don't let me accidentally push the gem button. God, that would be so savage if we accidentally gem. That would be the literal worst. All right. I guess we don't really have enough gems for that operation now. We had a lot of gems, and then we used them all in, what's it called? Ugh. The Evil Candyland. Evil Candyland stole all my gems. The Garden of Infinity is the actual name of that event. All right, here we go, baby. T5s up in here. Look at that power shooting up. All right, boom. Now we're on to the 60-minute speed ups. Cool. Awesome. Those will go a lot faster. Let's use some of the 3-hour speed ups. Boom. We still have 30 of these extenders to do. Holy jeez. We're burning the 3-hour speed ups now. You can barely see that I have that button on my screen to press. Those 3-hour speed ups are melting. Boom. Cruising up in power, baby. Cruising on up. If you're enjoying watching me train a ridiculous amount of T5 troops, consider dropping a like onto the video and subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms content that helps you get value and smash your enemies. Did we switch civilizations? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. All right, we're cruising. I'd love to be able to watch chat more, but chat, you know what we got to do here. We got a lot of training to do and only so much time to do it. Only so much time to do it. So here we go. Let's get the training going. Let's get this training going. Hey, Baz. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I had a mini heart attack. PSA, don't hit the gem button. I thought I did hit the gem button. I was like, oh God, did I gem? I have had some bad experiences with gemming on my restart project that were so catastrophic. Oh my gosh. I've had some bad experiences gemming on my restart project. I mean, like, I saved up, as you know I advise, just like an outrageous amount of gems for the Esong wheel. And then we just had our baby girl. I, like, hadn't slept at all. I was delirious as I was taking care of her at, like, 3 in the morning. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to, like, queue up my, wall. And instead, I ended up pushing the gem button. And I hadn't even, like, used my resource tokens yet. I went from 100,000 gems to 40,000 gems. It was savage. It was so savage. Ugh. Gross. All right. Oh my gosh. We still have 20 more of these to do. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's talk Chisgule more troop training. Look at us go. Holy jeez. All right. Boom. Getting them troops. Feels so good to have these T5 cavalry back. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was getting to a point where I kind of needed to heal in Osiris League, and I was like, I'd rather, like, not. I'd rather. Ooh, okay, we have now used up all of the 3-hour speed ups. Now we're on to 8-hour speed ups. Solid. Super solid. Okay. Now we're on the 8-hour speed ups. And we got 15 more of these. And, like, honestly, we could do more if we wanted. Look at us go, baby. Troops on troops. This is what it looks like to gain 10 million power. Here we go. We're almost there. We're on the doorstep. We have a little bit of a ways to go. Boom. The 22k extender. Nice. Oh my gosh. Hello, T5 cavalry. We'll use these up real fast. How can we have T5? Takes a long time. A lot of training. A lot of dedication to getting runes, asking for kingdom buffs. A lot of speed ups. But time is your friend. With enough time, everybody gets there. It's his training time. The title givers there have this down to a science. Indeed, our title givers do have this down to a science. Cruising right along. Duke is still on us. Loving it. We got 7 more of these. And then we got more to do. All right. Boom. 6 more. 8. We still have 8-hour speed ups, which is amazing to me. Okay. Cruising, baby. 15 days. Sure. Pfft. Nothing. Like it's nothing. 4 more. All right. I hear sounds, but I don't see them. There we go. Lynn Lavong, thank you for the $2 super chat. Showing love from Kingdom 108. Much appreciated. The love is much appreciated from Kingdom 108. We're down to our 15-hour speed ups now. We're just cruising right along. And you see how we do this for speed, right? Like, we've made it so we don't have to scroll, which makes it a lot easier. We've kind of reduced the number of taps we need to do, which is pretty handy. Of course, there's some general things you want to do as well. So, you know, you want to be in a kingdom that's got the right holy sites, or rather an alliance that's got the right holy sites and, you know, the kingdom buff and all that good stuff going. All right. Boom. Now, from here, we have all those troops we need to upgrade. So, like, all these T3s, like, get out of town. Come on, like, ain't nobody got time for this T3 stuff, so we'll upgrade those. And now we can upgrade these T2s. Get them out of here. Don't need those. Boom. Use some hour-long speed-ups. Okay. So now we got, like, the hygiene speed-ups that we'll do until the end of our training time. Speeding these up. Boom. Nice. So our calves are looking good. Now these archers. Oh, my gosh. T3. Get these out of here. Boom. Rock a 15-hour speed up for that. Nice. All right, fam. How are we looking on power? Looking good. Looking pretty good. 15-hour speed up, couple hour longs. Oh, yeah. This was definitely needed. Why will you only train cavalry? We're training our cavalry to basically even out what we had because we spent all our cavalry in the last KVK. Like, we sent pretty much every cav we had to die and then trained another Marchworth and sent them to die. So, like, we really needed more cavalry. So that's what we did. All right. Looking good. Now we get rid of these archers. We'll upgrade these from T2 to T5. And I guess we could use... Whoop, no. Don't do that. Don't use the 3-day speed ups. Or the... Gosh, all right. We should stick to lower increments for this operation. That's what we're going to do. We're going to stick to the lower increments for this. Upgrading our archers. I have a suspicion with Artemisia and Ramses that, like, archers are going to maybe be a thing in this KVK, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Everybody's suspecting that same thing. Upgrade these. And we still have our Duke title. Looking pretty good. You know what? Let's do this. Boost. 3 of these. Boom. All right, this will go faster. We'll upgrade those. Yeah, 7,000 at a time. There we go. That's a better way to go. All right. Don't mind me being relatively focused here as we train these troops. Chat will answer your questions momentarily. Another 3 days over here. Let's use these 15-hour speed ups, hour longs, 5 minutes. Boom. And we have infantry to do. Let's rock the T2 first. Boom. Get these going. 15 hours, 1 hour, and nice. All right. And just a few more to kind of round this out. Let's rock a couple more boosts here. We'll do 3 or 4 of those. I think we had enough to upgrade. Maybe there'll be some overkill. 4,000 at a time. Nice. All right. Cruise through those. 5 minutes and the 1 minutes. We're looking pretty good. And then we'll check out our score, which should be pretty solid at this point. Should be pretty solid, I would think. Boom. And yeah, sure, we'll do these. Boom. Tyler Stevens, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Your name now shows up in green, which means I'm probably going to see your chats and respond to them. You get the badge showing how long you've been a member, and let's get some hype emojis for Tyler, who also now gets access to all those sweet freaking emojis. Thanks for becoming a member of the channel. Thanks for becoming a member of the channel. This is awesome. I'm training troops, chilling with my friends, having a grand old time. Yeah, sure, we'll upgrade these. It's a little less than optimal, but whatever. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, do the 15 hour, the 1 hours. Okay. We've got 3 minutes left in our training window. We've almost done everything I wanted to do here. We've almost done everything I wanted to do, which is fantastic. Let's get rid of these. There's a little hygiene upgrade here. Hygiene upgrade. Get rid of these T2s that are left behind. All right, now we got some archers left. 4,000 of these, whatever. We'll deal with that real quick. Speed these up. I probably used a few more speed ups than I intended in this, but I think it's fine. I got plenty. You all saw how many speed ups we had. How do we get so many speed ups? We buy a lot of bundles. I mean, I max purchase a bundle every week. I convert resources to speed ups at every opportunity in the merchant. And a lot of people in my alliance buy a boatload of bundles, which also gives us a lot of speed ups. So there we go. Boom. Okay. Now we need to just queue up some amount of troops for the next kind of 24 hours while we wait for potentially another opportunity to train again. I'm going to do T5 on my cavalry and on all my troop types. Yeah, I'm going to do all my troop types T5. That's the play. T5 on everything. Okay. Let's go see how we did. We are currently rank number 2. And they decided they would do some more training. All right. All right. They saw I was chasing them down, and they said, oh, wait a minute. That's not going to be enough training, is it? That's not going to be enough training, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. Just I got a maxed E-Song, Wu, and Charles. Still debating my wall. T5 all round. Charles E-Song or Wu E-Song? Probably Wu E-Song is the pick. So we're sitting in second. Looking pretty cool with that second placement. Overall, our kingdom's doing pretty well. We are in second place currently. Holding rank here. Living that rock dream indeed. If we go back to our troops real quick, here's how we're looking now, baby. Feels good to be back in the 2 million cavalry range. Gosh, does it feel good to be back in the 2 million cavalry range. Which commander should I max next after E-Song coming out of KVK2? Low spender? After E-Song, I'd be looking at someone like Alex. Has Lilith announced anything about T6? Nope, not that I've heard. Not that I've heard. P.S. If you're enjoying watching us train ridiculous amounts of troops, consider dropping a like onto the video and subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms content. Looks like my Duke title is gone. They've seen that I've finished training, which is great. Which is great. Baby. We got a lot of troops to burn in this KVK. Static Rose, thank you for the $2 super chat. Much appreciated. Wow. So, with over 1,000 people watching live as we gained 10 million power, we've got the speed ups to gain another 10 million power if we want. But we're just going to wait a little bit and see what some other folks end up doing. I also do want to have speed ups for other parts of the event. So we'll see. But I think I've set a pretty clear tone for the sort of training that I'm looking for folks in Kingdom 75 to bang out. What are my 5 marches for KVK? I don't know what my 1 march is going to be for altar fights, but I'm really liking Saladin and Joan of Arc for the open field to give everybody the Joan of Arc buff. I'm also obviously enjoying Alex and Charles. I'm also enjoying, well, I mean, sheesh. Here, let me show you. So there's our rally combo. Here's our supporting open field combo and debuffing. Here is our Alex Charles. Here is the archer fast moving combo. And there's my other cavalry combo. You know, the last march I'm bringing is probably going to be Maybe Khan Cao Cao is the pick. Khan Cao Cao might be the pick. Bgraz86, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Much appreciated. Your name now shows up in green. You get the badge, and you get access to all the custom channel emojis. Speaking of which, let's rock those hype emojis for Big Raz, who is now a member of the channel. Thank you for that. It is seriously much appreciated. Chis fights to say too much to save up enough for 200 million troops. That's right. We sent a lot of troops to die last KVK. If we look at our info here, we were at like 1.8 million dead troops, and now we're at 4.6 million dead troops. Most of that was the last KVK. We will repeat this KVK as needed. I mean, it's going to be spicy, people. It's going to be real spicy. Is Belisarius good? He's great. Rumors on the next commanders for Mighty Governor and Wheel. Very likely to be cavalry. Very, very likely to be cavalry. Alex and Charles, how good is it? Phenomenal. A lot of march speed. I really enjoy it. Can you show rewards for Eve of the Crusade? We most certainly can. Rankings, rewards. So right now, if I hold second place, which seems unlikely, I'll get 40 legendary commander sculptures. And thank you, Static Rose YouTube, for the $3 super chat with the pair sticker. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Check the merch in the shop. You know, we do have a link in the description if you're interested in Chisgule Gaming merchandise. I'm tragically without my merchandise at this moment. My hoodie's in the wash. My t-shirt's in the wash. My mug is in the wash. All from the live streaming we did yesterday, which if you didn't see the Ark of Osiris League coverage we did, you should seriously consider checking that out. Consider dropping a like on this video if you're enjoying it. That's your 100% free way of saying, hey, I kind of enjoyed hanging out with you, watching you train troops. And consider subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms content. Do I like Jar Jar Binks? Not particularly. Not particularly. So there are some rewards here for doing this training, which is not so bad. Hype, that training troops was awesome. Yeah. Thanks for the positive feedback. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. 210 is the other A Alliance. Do the Alex and Charles shields stack? No, they do not. I made a video about that recently when we were talking about our lucky coin. Our lucky coin currently is sitting on Richard. You should check out my video about the lucky coin where we test with Guan, and we also, what was it? I think it was the Alex shield demonstrated that it won't stack on itself. Spencer, thank you for the $2 super chat. Richard secondary 5111 CPO expertise infantry. I think it's fine. I don't love it because there isn't a rage engine, but it is very tanky. So that'll be very, very tanky for you, but they're not going to fire off their skills as much as I would like. Just make sure you get all the rage talents on those commanders for sure. Space Monkey SGD $2. Hello from Singapore. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. You know, if we just get a look at our CPO over here, I think between the CPO and the Richard as a primary, you might get more rage gen. You might get more rage gen over here. So 6 rage every time you're attacked, and 6 rage every time you're attacked. So your rage gen, if you're getting swarmed down, is actually going to be pretty good on the CPO if you get this and you get this. This is the open field build that I have for CPO, by the way, in case you were interested. I do think getting effortless as a top priority is really good. Then I think getting up over here, strategic prowess, is really important. If you're using full infantry, you're not going to get armed to the teeth or armored to the teeth. But I do think a mixed march is pretty good, and you could always bring like 1,000 archers and 1,000 cavalry to meet the requirement here, and that works pretty well. If you were to use Richard as the primary, and we get a look at his talents, he has the same thing in the defense tree. However, this Undying Fury is not even fractionally as good as the equivalent talent in the leadership tree, assuming you're getting swarmed. Because if you're getting swarmed for every army hitting you, you're getting 6 rage from, well, I'll show you in CPO, but, he's getting 12 rage a second from the 2 talents for every army that's hitting him, which is just unbelievably good. The 6 from over here and the 6 from over here. Should I teleport into a new kingdom, 2.69 million? Potentially, Nathan. Check out my jumper guide for all the info about new accounts. Bob H says, I did everything Chisgule said in game. That's awesome. That's awesome. El Cid is good, but if you didn't have Esong maxed, Esong first. Nice. Drixon, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Chisgule, are you sure Constantine is where it's at for free-to-play infantry? I think Constantine is phenomenal, because here's the thing. Constantine is going to be really good, even if you don't have him expertised, which is going to be the case for a lot of free-to-play, right? So, like, if I made Constantine a 5-5-1-1 commander, it doesn't matter if they're expertised or not. It doesn't matter if I have T5 or T3. I'm still doing a 40% attack reduction, and I'm still doing a 10% damage taken reduction. So this is not influenced at all by the tier of your troops. For a free-to-play account, I think it's pretty good. Pardon me. Sneezing on the stream. Also, Chis, you're missing Esong in your 5 marches. I know. It's possible that what I should use... I really want to bring the Joan of Arc. Because in the group that I'm playing with, like, I know what everybody else is bringing, and they're not bringing Joan of Arc. So, like, in the group that I'm running around with, I want to have that buff for our group. If that wasn't the case, I would use Esong with Saladin, because it's so tanky. Maz said their farm got banned. That sucks, man. That's super sucky. Train 10 million T5, says Jay. Let me tell you something. We'd have to get some pretty wicked donations to train 10 million T5, okay? If we get a look at the leaderboard over here, we are still in second. Commensurate Bujan is in third. Our allies in 89 are in 4th and 5th. Folks in 210 are in 6th and 7th. And our allies are in 8th, 9th, and 10th, and 11th, and 12th. Very solid. I tell you, 1189, we really hit it off with them after KVK was already, a situation where we beat the heck out of each other. It's one of those situations where, like, 2 brothers are beating the snot out of each other, and then they make up after the fight, sort of a thing. Is 5511 Wu Zetian worth it? I think she's pretty good. It depends on how you define worth it. Static Rose, thank you for the $2 super chat. Bet. One word. Just bet. What am I betting on? Are we betting on Ark of Osiris? Because we could do a little bet. Now, I'll be honest. I'll claim all these goodies. My advice to you is that if you're going to be betting, I really think you should wait until, like, Saturday, until you see what the odds are like, and then make your bets. Because then you know what the actual payout might be like, and that should influence your decision as to, like, whether or not you make a bet. As we look through the folks that are in here, I am really not sure where I would place a bet. right now. A lot of support, wow, for Smash Squad and our matchup. That's exciting. That's really exciting. It's going to be a great matchup. Newbie is a phenomenal group. And of course, this is Newbie too, right? But it's a phenomenal group. It's going to be a very good fight. I am really looking forward to it. As I said in my live stream when I was covering Ark of Osiris League, it's so rare to get a really powerful, phenomenal opponent. I think it's worth taking every opportunity when you have a good one to get really great practice in. Smash Squad is so new. We are infants, okay? Smash Squad is an infant kingdom. We're in 1075. We have old accounts. But as a group of players, we've only had one KVK together. Like, we are in our infancy as a kingdom. But I feel pretty good about the kingdom as a whole. Now, I know Negan is doing some training over here. Negan was just doing some training. Did he end up on the leaderboard? Where are you at, buddy? Where are you at? Let's just get a quick peek here. Does he make the leaderboard yet? He might. Oh, yep, there he is. Bada boom. King of the kingdom, throwing down some troops, baby. Throwing down some troops. P.S. I actually, to the members of Kingdom 75, I'm not trying to win this. I want y'all to beat me. I want y'all to beat me. Which commander would you invest universals in? Saladin or Khan? All right, so if you want a tanky march, go Saladin. If you want a damaging march, go Khan. And if you want a video that talks through my breakdown of best legendary and epic pairings, check that out. It's on my channel as well. Omar says, $2 super chat, and thank you for the super chat. Heard whales buying resources, bots getting caught? Could be. Oh my goodness. The live stream fairy. The live stream fairy has brought some things. This must be some chocolate tea in the Chisgule Gaming branded mug. Hilarious. And the Chisgule Gaming hoodie, which is the most comfortable hoodie on the face of the earth. I mean, I gotta put this on, right? I gotta put this on. Chisgule, do you know how much delay you have to get commanders in Card King? I think Card King shows up like once a month. I think it shows up like once a month. All right, hold on. Let me step off camera and put this darn thing on. All right, we're back. Hoodie equipped. +2 to Chisgule-ness. Love from India. Thanks, one man. I appreciate it. Is Charlemagne a good investment? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Can you unlink an account? I don't know how to do that. Phelan, thank you for the $2 super chat. Much appreciated. And hello. Arima dropping dabs for the live stream fairy. Dabs for the live stream fairy. Spoiler alert, I heard someone's going to hit 700 million power this week. Oh my god. Saladin or Constantine invest in first? They're both phenomenal. I think Constantine is a bit more free-to-play friendly because it's really just like the first two skills you want to max. But both are high utility commanders. Saladin less... Well, Saladin's also a utility commander, right? Because you've got a healing debuff, which is very, very solid. You're going to cut healing by 30%, which is really good. Actually, it's healing by 50%. 40% is without the expertise. He's also got a damage factor, though, which is very good. It's just going to be heavily influenced by your research and your tier of troop. Whereas Constantine, man, you just run around and you get the full benefit of that first skill. Is Ramses a good investment? I suspect so. Chisgule Gaming hats? We could make some hats. In the last live stream, we talked about getting a haircut on a live stream. Would you want to see, since everybody's social distancing and we can't actually go to get our haircut somewhere, do you actually want to see on a live stream my hair getting cut? Would that be funny? Would it be entertaining? I don't actually know. But practice social distancing, people. If not for yourself, for somebody else who's not as fortunate as you to have phenomenal health. Gosh darn it. Social distance. Don't be selfish. Is Esong 5411 good? Yeah, they're good. I would rather have the second skill maxed, but that's still very good. If you make a trucker hat, I'll definitely buy it. Duly noted. How's Solimar been doing? Man, I don't know what Solimar's up to these days. Yes, lol, yes, and some no's. For the live stream haircut, huh? Chat's got a lot to say. Chat likes the idea of a live stream haircut. Dude, Baba's got some haircuts on his channel. He gets a lot of views. Maz, I will watch your haircut only if you play Rise of Kingdoms. Okay, what Rise of Kingdoms activity should I be doing while I get my haircut done? This makes me feel like it's like I'm going to Supercuts. You remember Supercuts? You ever go there? You ever go there? It was a Supercut? No, it's Cartoon Cuts. It's Cartoon Cuts. There was some place where they would like show you cartoons as a kid, or you could play on an Xbox. There's a bunch of those, I'm sure. Right? What should I play? I play free to play. I cannot hold all the leaders, the commanders. Which one would I advise? Cavalry or infantry? I like them both. I like them both. Did you miss the training? Royal Noob, indeed you did. Kava says Baba's going to hit 700 million. Wow. Here's our troops, baby. Here's our troops. We are almost back to the power we had before the last season of KVK. Yikes. I'm concerned about getting Constantine first because only his first skill is utility based. Dude, but he's a great commander. Bujan is back in as Duke. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The commensurate warrior returns. You know what's funny? Last KVK, we were the underdog because we were battling purposely 3 kingdoms into 5. And we're a new kingdom. And now we're the underdog again. Kingdom 75 is the underdog. This is going to be really interesting. I mean, if you haven't dropped a like onto the video, I would seriously appreciate it. It costs you nothing. Totally free. You can't get a virus by dropping a like on the video unless that was already on your phone or device. So keep your devices clean. Your device is probably one of the dirtiest things in your home, by the way. I'm sure you knew that, but you touch the door and then you touch your phone. You blow your nose, then you touch your phone. You go to the bathroom, wash your hands, then you touch your phone. But you touch the bathroom door handle, and who knows if the person before you washed their hands. Ay, ay, ay. Spinning the wheel. Good luck. Let's see how Bujan's doing here. Ye old commensurate warrior. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's rock this out. Boom, 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 boom. Again, to the players of Kingdom 75, I want you to beat my training score. And Bujan is taking me up on that offer. 22 million points on the board. Woo! Go completely bald. I mean, you said bold, but I think you mean bald. But I like bold. Going completely bold. Yes, there's a power event. I think it's day 3. We're 3rd now. Indeed, we are. Look, I'm not even trying to place in this event. Yeah, I'm not even trying to place in this event. I'm just training troops for the good of the kingdom, yo. I'm just training troops for the good of the kingdom. Is Attila worth investing or save for new commanders? Attila's solid if you're going to be a rally leader. If you're going to be a rally leader. If you're not leading rallies, I would not use Attila. I would not use Attila. Chisgule, 1573 is under hostile migrant takeover. Wow, that's hard to do. That's really hard to do. Oh, and there's a betrayer that they passed king to. Savage. Wow, that's savage. Is there war in that kingdom now? Is there war in that kingdom? Chisgule pajamas designed by the livestream fairy. Dude, the thing we need now is face masks, actually. The thing we need now is face masks. The livestream fairy has been taking clothing and turning it into face masks. Baz, thank you for the $5 super chat. 8:15-ish watching, 347 likes. Come on, folks. Hit the like button. Thank you, Baz, for the support. I do seriously appreciate it. I do seriously appreciate it. You could pull the Constantine haircut. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Where's Constantine? Where you at, Constantine? Where you at? The Constantine haircut. I suppose we could do a little Constantine cosplay. Static Rose YouTube. Make a new account and push power during haircut. Oh my god. Make a new account while getting my haircut? That's hilarious. And not a bad idea. I actually think that would be very popular. I'd rock a mask to work. Yeah. What's our alliance? Smash Squad Wolves, baby. Smash Squad Wolves. You know who I should maybe do a cosplay as? This guy over here. How do you even get your hair like that? What is his hair even doing? What? I don't think my hair is even long enough for what he's doing. Someone's voting for the Hannibal haircut? Wait, Hannibal? Hannibal Barca? You want my hair to look like that? Are you talking about the mustache? Is it the mustache that you're interested in? Or is it the rest of the long hair? Is that what it is? Get a Lohar haircut? I don't know about that Lohar haircut. I mean, that's kind of not far off from what I do now. I mean, it is, but it's closer. Certainly closer than Alexander the Great. Do you think Kingdom 1675 is ready for a KVK? Would love to hear your opinion. Man, it'd be really hard for me to assess that. Vocera says mullet, baby. I mean, like, is your kingdom unified? Do you have your title givers in place? Do you do daily kingdom buffs? Do you have a kingdom Discord? Do you have an intelligence team that spies on other kingdoms and gathers data? Do you have a kingdom bank for resources, potentially? Do you have a system for giving out kingdom trophies? Do you have a system for Mighty Governor to constrain wasted resources in the kill event portion? Those questions will help you answer, is your kingdom ready? That's the most amazing golden mullet ever. I mean, would it be cool if we did an Alexander the Great cosplay? How do you all feel about the idea of me becoming Chisgule the Great? Like, not just like the logo like we have over here, but like doing this in real life. How do you feel about us trying to do this in real life? Sarka tattoo while playing Rise of Kingdoms. Dear God. Baby Shark, you're a genius. Ooh, our kingdom is third in the training? That's amazing. 1189. You make me so happy. You make me so happy. Vocera says do it. Sage99 says is Gaius training soon. Hey Chisgule, have you ever had any interaction with Kingdoms 1337? We've done a lot with 1337. Khan haircut. Oh no, yes, love it. Please, says Raptors. Baz, $5 super chat. Alexander haircut. Where I'm from, it's called a mullet. Business in front and party in the back. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I don't know. It would be some pretty serious work to get into Chisgule the Great shape over here. I mean, hold on. You see these arms? Do you see these arms? We'd have to do some pretty serious work to get into that kind of shape. Drixon says, become a true man and become Dragonlancer. Oh, no. That belly, though. That belly. Yikes. Chisgule of the Magnificent Beard. Is that a request that I cosplay as Guan? Is that a Guan cosplay? Uh-oh. $2 super chat from Static Rose. Can we get Nathan muted? Thank you. Who's Nathan? And what are they saying? Just get a buzz cut? Hashtag goals. Do you see those legs? These legs? These legs are not so bad. The best part about doing an Alexander the Great cosplay is that I can skip leg day. Straight up, I can just skip leg day. Those arms, trying to see how you can get that chest to waist ratio. That waist is something special. That's no ordinary armor. That's Golden studded corset is what that is that he's wearing. Oh my god. You know, the good news about having such a skinny torso is that probably takes less metal to make the armor. Baz, why did all rock commanders miss leg day? Lord only knows. Why do they never bring out new epic commanders? Big Raz, I would love if they came out with some new epic commanders. I'm very, very hopeful that they will. Can we see your commander kill statistics? Yes. That's an interesting idea. There's the info button. My Esong has killed 8.6 million troops. Esong has killed 8.6 million troops. My Cao Cao has killed 16 million troops. This is a fun game. Chat, who do you think has the most kills among all my commanders? Who do you think has the most kills? 8.3 for Richard the First. My Minamoto, he's got to have a lot. Oh, yeah. 11.7. That's pretty good. Echo Gaming's in the chat. Never skip leg day. Am I right? You can't miss leg day. Leg day is the most important. Is the most important. Oh my gosh. Good to see you here. Charles Martel, 12 million kills. P.S. If you haven't checked out Echo Gaming's channel, you should go check that out too. He makes Rise of Kingdoms content. He's just getting back into it with a Jumper account. We've been doing some collabs. It's been fun. 12 million kills on my Martel. Not so bad. Not so bad, but it's no Cao Cao. 2 million. Look how worthless my Hannibal Barca has been. What a bummer. I had high hopes for this guy. Now he's just basically used for stealing resources from stuff. I just use him to steal resources for the Conquering Tree and the extra troops. 2.8 million for Saladin. Not many kills for Saladin. What about Khan? Khan's done stuff. Almost 9 million kills. We want Rapper Chiss with a golden hat and chains. Bringing them beats and sweet sounds. I made up that last part. Almost 3 million kills on Alexander the Great. How about Ethelfled? 1.2 million kills. She's done nothing. She has done nothing. General Wolf says, subscribing to Echo Gaming now. Good choice, my friend. Good choice. Edward of Woodstock, 1 million kills. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Here's the number. Who thinks that my Attila has the most kills? And how many millions of kills do you think my Attila has? Keep in mind that I have done almost no open field fighting with Attila, and every single kill from Attila is going to be a dead troop. How many kills does my Attila have? Oh, baby. That's the question. That's the question of the hour. How many kills does my Attila have? What's the number? 10 million? 20 million? 30 million? Attila at 8 million, says Baby Shark. Rezu says 9. Hami says 20. Dragon says 50, along with Blake. Ooh, jinx. They said it at the same time. Caleb's got 27. Sela says 20. Sayed says 40. 14. Wow. All right. Here we go. 20 million, says Baz. It's a lot of kills. 60, says Raptors. Holy jeez. And making plays with the $3 super chat. Is Barca worth best commanders for dueling? I don't think Barca's worth. I mean, like, if you're in the early game, you'll use him. In a lot of places. You'll use him in Canyon, which is not represented here. He's one of the first legendaries you can snap expertise. He is good for rallies in the early game, but stuff will get better for that later. Let's get a look here. Attila, the Scourge of God. Wow, only 8.8 million kills. It only attributes 8.8 million kills to my Attila. That is really fascinating. I didn't see that one coming. I really didn't see that one coming. Chisgule, so you know, I've put more money on you than my 71 million account. Well, Static Rose, thank you for the support. Oh my gosh. Who said 3 million? I know. Well, 3 million's not far off, as it turns out. What about Takeda? Does Takeda have the same number of kills? Yes. Yes, he does. So it gave the credit to both those commanders, the primary and the secondary. I think what happened here, is that it very evenly distributes the credit for the kills among all of the people that joined the rally. And that's a function of normal attack damage. Normally, skill damage, or at least it used to, attribute way more kills to the rally leader, and normal attack does not do that. So that's why those numbers look a good bit lower than some of my other commanders. That is pretty remarkable, though. That is honestly pretty astonishing. What about my epics? Sun Tzu, where are you at? 1.5 million. All right. Kusunoki, do you do anything? Not even 1 million kills on Kusunoki. How about Joan of Arc? You did stuff. Yeah. 3 million kills on Joan of Arc. It's 9 million dead, way more difficult, says Lelouch. That is very true. Every one of those is a troop that we most likely killed. Not even 1 million kills for Boudica. Not even 500,000 kills. Wow. What about Lohar? 200,000 kills. Oh, rip me. Why did I ever fight with Lohar? That's probably more like my Lohar got ambushed while I was minding my own business. 500,000 on Bybars. What about Osman? Nah. 53,000 kills for Osman? Man, we have done nothing there. Wow. Good evening, Devil Knights. Good to see you. Good to see you. For those of you who are just joining, we just gained over 10 million power. We trained a bunch of T5 troops. We upgraded a bunch of troops to T5 as well. Our troops are looking a good bit more saucy now than they did before. Also, am I Duke? No, I'm not Duke. Wow, that's a visual bug. Interesting. Fam, we found a visual bug. We trained a bunch of troops. Here's what they look like now. We're still not at the number of T5 cavalry that we had before KVK, which is kind of remarkable. Good news is we have enough speed ups to train another 1 million T5. So that'll happen. That'll definitely happen. If you're enjoying this live stream, consider dropping a like onto the stream and subscribing to the channel for daily Rise of Kingdoms content, baby. Can I show a Wu Zetian talent tree? You know, I actually don't have Wu Zetian, but great news. She's on the Card King now, so I will have Wu Zetian. Will I invest in her? To be determined. To be determined if she's a commander that I will max out. But she does have the support tree, so the support and leadership portion is going to look a whole heck of a lot like our good friend Ethelfled. So let me pull up Ethelfled. Here we go. So for talents, you're going to want the support tree to go all the way to rejuvenate and all the way to emergency protection, and you're going to skip Cage of Thorns. Did anyone else get the new system mail? Well, gosh darn it, we'll have to go check our system mail in a second. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Baz, and for letting me know that. We would want to get right up here to strategic prowess on our Wu Zetian. You definitely want that. You would skip this, you'd skip this, you'd skip this, you skip this, and in the garrison tree, if you're defending something other than your city, you're going to go down to Kingsguard. If you're defending your city, you're going to want to get Impregnable and along the way Empty Fortress. You're going to want to get Nowhere to Turn and Impenetrable Fortifications along the way as well. Yeah, man, so much going on. Let's go check out the new mail. Let's go check out the new mail and see what's cooking here. New system mail, huh? Ooh, greetings, Governor. Ooh, okay, what's going on here? Wow. Oh, you get the hot gossip as soon as it hits. Thanks again, Baz, for the hookup. Previously, there were discrepancies between the time governors could begin using certain commanders and the time they could actually earn those commanders. To ensure a level playing field for all governors, this is a big announcement, people. To ensure a level playing field for all governors, we have adjusted the kingdom history restrictions for commander usage. Oh, baby. The following commanders can only be used in the kingdom that has been open for more than 140 days. Saladin, Khan, Alexander the Great, Constantine, Edward, and Tamaris. The following commanders may only be used after the kingdom has been open for more than 310 days. Attila, Takeda, Guan, Leo, Ramses, and Artemisia. Interesting. We apologize for any inconvenience this might cause. Governors affected by these changes will have their immigration cooldown reset and receive a corresponding number of passport pages as compensation. Wow. Woo, baby. Look at that. Look at that. 10 million T1? What? Oy vey. Mango Boy, welcome aboard as a new player. I won't invest in her, says Devil Knights. Noted. Wow. Well, we'll claim those. That's something. Did the commander information change? I don't know. McKingX plays. What are the best commanders for dueling in the open field, not including Alex? I generally really like infantry for the open field. And I appreciate your question, and thank you for the $5 super chat. When we're talking about infantry in the open field, I like commanders like Charles Martel, Richard I. I really like Esong. I really like Saladin. I really like Takeda. I really like Sun Tzu. I like the commanders that are tanky and potentially have AoE damage. So I would put a commander like Esong potentially behind a tanky commander like Richard and bring all infantry. And I know that might sound weird. And there's probably a better combo, like maybe Charles Martel and your Esong, or even Sun Tzu and Esong makes a ton of sense as a pair. But the thing that I'm advocating here is that if you were to bring your Esong and El Cid onto the battlefield, everybody brings cavalry in the open field. You're going to get melted, so you can't use them. So I like to hide commanders that get focused down, like an Esong, behind a commander that nobody's going to target, because that's the last thing you want to hit, like a Charles Martel or a Richard I. Does that make sense? So when we think about marches that are going to be really good in the open field for dueling, I want commanders, if you're talking dueling one-on-one, that's going to be very different than like battling many people in a group, right? Like Esong's good against a group, maybe less good for one-on-one. So those would be some of my recommendations for really good commanders. Commanders I would avoid include Cao Cao, Minamoto. I would avoid commanders that don't have a ton of march speed, like Hannibal Barca. I would avoid... Who else? Tamaris is really squishy. I would avoid Tamaris, probably. Saad Khan, thank you for the Australian $3 super chat. Will Charlemagne come again in Card King? Yes, I believe so. I think every Card King we've had has Charlemagne. And if you want to see a history of the Card King event, we have that on our channel. Those videos are definitely there for you. Is Wu available after Season 2? But I guess you could bring her on Season 2, I guess. That's right. Someone was telling me that like they were doing Season 2 of KVK, battling against people who already had Wu Zetian, which is pretty weird. Charlemagne is really just good for rallying cities and not much else. I would honestly, like, if you don't have Charlemagne, I would just not sweat it. You can move on with life, and that's going to be a totally fine choice. Don't max Charlemagne, says Baby Shark. I would agree. A Richard talent tree, happy to offer one. Here is the tree that I'm using right now in Sunset Canyon. It's very tanky. These points over here are experimental. I'm just seeing how I like them. I do think that Iron Spear is probably a good pickup, but in the metagame of my own kingdom, people aren't really using much cavalry, so I don't have the anti-cavalry stuff. How old does a kingdom have to be for KVK to start? Like 90 to 100 days old. Tell people at Lilith to put the old wheel in gold key chests. That's the only hope for free to play. You know, the best way you can get some commanders that are in the wheel is to farm gems if that's a commander you really want to unlock. Freddy or Charlemagne? Take Freddy over Charlemagne. Yeah, I would definitely take Freddy over Charlemagne. Freddy's very good. Freddy's got a lot of utility. Chis, Wu Zetian showed up in Card King. Indeed they did, Lucho. Indeed they did. How do we know when the next Card King is coming? I think it's once a month. I think it's once a month is when you see the Card King. Baz says, sorry if I missed it, Chis. Did they extend the time frame for commanders? Just not understanding that system mail. We don't have access to most of those commanders. So what they're doing is they're making it so that, for instance, Attila, it says, could be used in a kingdom that's 240 days old. But a 240-day-old kingdom doesn't even have Attila yet. So they're making it so that these commanders that are very powerful are not usable until even later. 310 days now for Attila. So they're making it so that you have to be in an even older kingdom. So they're protecting younger kingdoms from commanders they don't really have access to yet. Devils, Chisgule Mini is doing very well. I love my sweet baby. She's doing great. Wilfred, thank you for the $5 super chats. I enjoy your video and keep up the good advice. I will, and thank you for all your super chats. It definitely is noticed across all our live streams. Much appreciated. Who's good to pair up with Barca? The problem with Barca is that he doesn't really generate much rage. He also doesn't move very fast. So, and he's also not very tanky. So if he gets swarmed down, he's in trouble. Caesar doesn't move very fast either, but Caesar is very tanky because of his second skill. It's kind of like a 19% damage reduction when you average out the effect of it over time. So he gets away with sort of being less mobile by being more tanky. Barca doesn't have that. So I like a commander that has a high amount of rage gen. I've often advocated for Ethelfled primary with Barca secondary for a really solid march that is going to debuff the heck out of many targets all at once. The way that works is Ethelfled uses her active skill. On the next turn, they are debuffed by Ethelfled. On the next turn, they continue to be debuffed by Ethelfled, and Barca casts his skill. Then, for the next 5 turns, they're going to be debuffed by Barca, and then Ethelfled's already using her active skill again. So you have nearly continuous uptime of the debuffs from Barca's War Elephants, which is 25% defense and damage reduction, and Ethelfled's 30% of all stats reduction. It's a solid combo. Chisgule, your thoughts and hopes when gem event is coming? Pretty sure it's been more than 2 months. I don't know. You could look at my old videos. Ooh, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Juggernaut is now the Duke, and I'm in 4th. 1189. Aura Master did some super training. Nice work, 1189. Holy moly. Look how much 1189 jumped up. Look how much they jumped up. 50 million power on us. Or 50 million points. That is very impressive. I mean, Aura Master probably just put, 25 million points on the board. And now, Juggernaut from our kingdom. I think Juggernaut just got the Duke. Now, why am I pausing for Juggernaut getting the Duke? Also, I'm being so delinquent with my marches right now. I should, go gather something. Oh, my gosh. Ugh, and this node is almost dead anyways. Well, whatever. Sure, go gather. Dude, where is Juggernaut at? Where is Juggernaut? Son of a gun. Here's a pro tip. If you want to find somebody from your alliance, go to the Alliance tab, go to the members, find them in the list, select them, hit assist, send resources, transport. They're 53 seconds away. They're down over here. Perfect. All right, I can send my resources back. I found Juggernaut. And Juggernaut's got the Duke. And in that amount of time, he just gained 1 million power. Grab your popcorn, people. Grab your popcorn. It's training day. Woo! All right, let's see what you do, Juggernaut. I'm eager to see what you do. 207 million power. The dude has 425 million kills. And they are super chill. They are a chill human being. Let me tell you. They are a super chill person. Ethan, I work in technology. Do Caesar and Mehmed go together when attacking flags? Not really. I don't think Caesar Mehmed is a thing for hitting flags. I don't think it's a thing. Woo. All right, he's not gaining power. What happened? Maybe it's just lagging. Let's see where we're at here. Maybe he just wanted to queue some stuff up. Could be. Could be that they just wanted to queue some stuff up. Any advice if I do max Boudica? 6 skills left, or just start doing Sun Tzu? I think you could max Boudica. Boudica's good to max. You're gonna kill barbs. Do Boudica. Do Sun Tzu next. Do Joan of Arc after that. Let's go back to individual rank here. And let's see if we can find Juggernaut. I don't think he's trained yet. I don't think Jug is trained yet. No, he has not. Oh, there he is. He's just starting, presumably. Presumably, he's just starting. Mehmed talent tree. Yeah, we could show that. I would focus on the skill tree. You basically max the skill tree for Mehmed, and then get the talent that's all the way in the upper right that gives you extra defense. And in the blink of an eye, Juggernaut has gained 1.5 million power. / popcorn. What's his death toll? Chat wants to know how many dead troops he has. Oh, you know. Just 29 million dead troops. Just 29 million dead troops. No big deal. NBD, fam. NBD. Infantry pairings. I like Constantine primary with Alex secondary. Guan with Leonidas. Richard and Charles. Classic. Classic infantry pairs. That death toll is insane. Resources gathered. He has gathered 6 billion resources. He's not pure 100%. I gather resources by buying the resource bundle. Wow. That's pretty wild. And his power, he gained another 500,000 in that time. Not so bad. We got a bunch of chests. For people wondering how we have so many speed ups, here's another treasure of purple crystal. I don't know how many we've gotten today. It's been a bunch. Bunch of goodies over here. Another set of gold chests from Juggernaut. And Juggernaut again, hammer and anvil. More speed ups. And Bujan, resource reserves. Who else bought stuff? Holy moly. Bujan, war machine bundle. Nice. Oh, baby. All right, a lot of goodies there. A lot of goodies. That's how we get so many speed ups. And this is just in a short window of time. Totoro, thank you for the $2 Australian super chat. How strong is Kingdom 1210? I am a little surprised to find ourselves once again an underdog in KVK. I'm a little surprised to be an underdog again in KVK. We battled 3v5 pretty successfully in the past, so we'll see how this goes. But if you do want notifications of when we're covering our KVK, consider subscribing to the channel for daily Rise of Kingdoms update and full coverage of our Kingdom vs. Kingdom Season 4 experience. It's going to be a doozy. 210, not looking like they're pushovers here. So it's going to be a pretty tough fight ahead of us, it looks like. Who would you pair Richard with in Sunset, and who's primary? I use Richard as primary with Martel as the secondary. I do that because the healing on Richard is going to boost the number of troops in the march, which is going to make the Charles Martel active skill be more effective because it's based on the number of troops that you have in the march. A 5/5/1/1 Wu Zetian, good for a free-to-play or low spender. I don't think I would recommend that investment because, like, you should peace shield, not take rallies, and you shouldn't be... You should not be a rally captain, or a defense captain, rather. Chisgule, I'm 4.5 million power. What troop should I invest in? Cavalry, Thean. Focus on cavalry. You want lots of cavalry for battling barbs. Castle 25 or spend in the card event? Probably Castle 25 unless there's a specific card king commander you need. Jug is up to 12 million power. Train, 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 train. Oh, I love this. This is fun. This is fun, baby. Get out your popcorn. Get out your popcorn, people. Where are you at? Oh, Juggernaut's up to 7. Slash popcorn, baby. Juggernaut's up to 7. And climbing. And climbing. Oh, baby. Whoop, up to 13. 213 million power. Holy jeez. Holy jeez. Let's look at the rankings. Individual power. Juggernaut up at the top of the board. 208 million power. Oh, baby. Followed by Gaius at 190 million. King Talib. Fizz. Hulk. Groggy. Skyhawk. Buddha. Man, Groggy, you went beast mode, brother. When did you beast out on training? I guess Groggy got the 10% archer skin in the last event. We had a bunch of people get that. We had, across the 8 kingdoms. I don't know who got all 10, but I know Jug got it, Gaius got it, Fizz got it, and Groggy got it, and maybe some others from our kingdom. And there's 8 kingdoms, so you can figure, we got a lion's share of the ones from the continent. Spartans at 126 million power. Man, Spartan had like a bajillion power. I can't believe I passed Spartan. This is crazy. We did train a lot of troops. We're up to 9 for our kingdom. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see how Jug is doing. Oh, baby. 214. All right. 214. He is still the Duke, although a title just moved. What title is it? It's not Duke, is it? It is not the Duke. Architect. Go, Groggy, go. Indeed. What's the best civilization for a farm account? If you're very diligent, it's going to be Japan for the resource gathering speed. Japan for the resource gathering speed for a farm account. Baba has over 1 million gems. Good lord. Good lord. 1189 was our opponent last KVK, and we really kind of connected with the diplomats from their kingdom. They were very easy to chat with, very easy to work with. Looking forward to our collaboration in this KVK very much. He has the Duke for the rest of the buff, says Visera. Holy jeez. I guess there's only 10 minutes left for the buff. I guess we've only got 10 minutes left. And then it's chill time until the next time the buff's fired off. Wow. All right, cool. Cool. Devil says, LMAO, not surprised. Train them troops. Yeah, we got to train them troops. We got to train them troops up. We have got to train them troops up. Oh, he's gaining power. 215 and a half. And going. Where's my Simba? Hilarious. We got a Warthog. Groggy is also known as Warthog. Clean and Clear have 9 million gems. What? 9 million gems? That's insane. Bring it home, 1075, says Ashley. Show the kingdom rankings. We are in 3rd currently. Our allies in 1189 going full beast mode. Full beast mode, baby. I love it. I love it. They did some serious training. Which is great. 1189. Yes, we did battle against 1189 last KVK. We both were very impressed with each other's battle hardiness and said, hey, if we have an opportunity to play together in a KVK in the future, we should totally team up. And we did. Here we are. The opportunity came to become a reality. which is amazing. I'm all out of tea in both of my mugs. Is it true you can get Saladin from the wheel? You know, funny story. I've heard, by the way, Juggernaut up to 216. I've heard that Saladin is showing. Let's see here. Oh, I can't get the info button. Oh, I can. It's saying Wheel of Fortune, but he is a Mighty Governor Commander. I'm inclined to think that this is a visual display bug and that he's not actually available from the wheel. Saladin is a Mighty Governor Commander, and unless they changed it, that should still be the case. Who's the sexiest commander? Man, I don't know. They all have such skinny legs. Charles Martel for Garrison Tree, please? Sure. In fact, okay, I accidentally opened my mail, but I like this one. I like your streaming so much. Like and subscribe, all of you from Egypt. Thank you for your support all the way on the other side of the world in Egypt. Much appreciated. Let's do the thing I was actually trying to do. 217 for Jug. Train. I'm in 5th now. He must have passed me. Yup. 24 million for Juggernaut. There we go, baby. Shooting on up. Sarka is the sexiest. A lot of consensus on Sarka. He's 3rd now and likely still climbing. Super cool. All right, so what I wanted to do is Charles Martel. Talents. This is almost the build I would use. I did this build when people weren't really rallying cities with cavalry, so it's very, very old. I would ditch double-headed axe and definitely get iron spear. These days, you really need the anti-cavalry for defending your city. This is the build I would use. If you were defending a flag, you might do something like this. Something like this is more likely to be effective, especially against Attila Takeda, which, like, you can expect there's definitely going to be Attila Takedas. Tango Branch. Hey, Chis, are you done training? Yes, we have completed our training. We trained over 1 million T5 troops. Our cavalry are looking way better now. I feel much better. Much better about that. We're back to sort of where we were almost. We do have a lot of T4 now, which is really good for open field fighting. Way less resource intensive to heal those. Is it worth it to fully convert T4 troops to T5? Edward Chang, I would not do that if you like open field fighting. In my opinion, T5 troops exist to earn you points in events and then die. Also for Ark of Osiris, obviously you would prefer to have T5. But other than that, right, like I would say they really are just there to die. Gabriel says, Chis, you've helped me a lot. Thank you. You're very welcome. I appreciate your support. And one way that everybody can show support for free if you enjoy my videos is just to drop a like onto the video as you're watching it, or even the second it loads. No, drop a video if you think it's earned it. It really helps out the channel, and I do seriously appreciate it. And I may sound like a broken record, but consider subscribing if you'd like that daily Rise of Kingdoms content. Man. Hey, Chis, if you were a commander, what would be your tree? You know, if I were a commander, what trees would I have? I would have garrison, defense, and leadership. Probably, I would have either garrison, defense, and leadership, or garrison, support, and leadership. Those would be my talent trees if Chisgule was a commander. AJ Davis, thank you for the $2 super chat. How can you train faster? Okay, so by faster, you might mean a couple things. One is like, hey, it just takes me a lot of time, like clock time. How do I do that? The thing that I like to do is use up like all my 10-minute speed ups, all my 15-minute speed ups, all my hour-long speed ups so that I'm not like scrolling a lot on the screen. I also like to use reserves. That speeds it up a lot. The thing that you can do that will help, besides that, is, and actually I'll shift gears. Besides that, the thing that you might be talking about is the actual like number of speed ups you need to use. There's a bunch of things that influence training time. Your civilization, your VIP, your alliance holy sites. So if I look at our holy sites here, the Shrine of War gives 10% training speed. There's a Storm Altar that gives training speed, right? Like that influences it. You need a rune. You want a kingdom buff. You want a kingdom title. You want to align all that stuff to speed up your training. That would be my recommendation to you. How do you get more speed ups? Well, that's a different question. Being in a good alliance is one way to rock that out. You get them for free from these chests, which is pretty handy. But also using your action points all the time and doing events is another way to get a lot of speed ups outside of just buying them. The Eve of the Crusade Stage 1, we've got videos on that, by the way. Might be one of the very best events in the game to spend your AP. That's a good time to go ham. Michael, thank you for the $2 sticker with that ridiculously cute fox. Rocking out the number 1 there up top. Super appreciated. Check Juggernaut. He's almost at 40 million. Look at that. Wow, he's up to 226 million power. Oh, baby. And he puts Kingdom 75 on top of the training event. Kingdom 75 on top, at least for individual contributions on the training event. 210 still the leading kingdom, but we are starting to gain on them. And we have so many whales who have yet to train. So this is going to be really exciting. We find ourselves in this weird situation yet again where we are an underdog in KVK. This is going to be very exciting. AJ Davis, thank you for the $5 super chat. One more question. Could you join a newer kingdom? Okay, so there's a couple things you might be asking there. One is, do I want to join a newer kingdom? At this moment, just playing my main account is kind of like a full-time job. I'm not going to lie. I have a restart project that's in Kingdom 1507. I also play that. I personally do not plan to start in a newer kingdom again. I do have a jumper going through that process right now just to learn, but it's really just there to learn. Now, can you join a newer kingdom? Can anyone join a newer kingdom is kind of a different question. If I zoom way out, look at the map view, and we go to the newest kingdoms in the game, these kingdoms are going to be protected. They're in a nascent status. You can't actually even migrate to that kingdom with the exception of a beginner's teleport. As a kingdom gets older, it will evolve into a protected status. You still can't teleport to that kingdom. When it's unsealed, the chapter long piece has been completed. All governors in all kingdoms can view information about this kingdom. Developed is what a kingdom needs to be. More than 120 days old. Governors from other kingdoms can migrate. So that's when that can happen. You can migrate to a new kingdom that has to be over 120 days old. There you go. 2 more days of training indeed, Baby Shark. The fun is just beginning. Especially for a kingdom like ours. Juggernaut's still going. Somebody please tell Juggernaut that the kingdom buff has expired. So he should wait until the next kingdom buff. I mean, if he wants to keep going, I'm not going to stop him, but he should probably wait till the next kingdom buff. He's up to 43, almost 44. So Juggernaut just trained over 2 million T5 troops. Woo. Still 2 more days of training. Still many more troop training buffs ahead. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I mean, like, Gaius hasn't even started training troops yet. we're tip of the iceberg. Talib hasn't started training troops yet. I mean, like, hold on. So, of the top power players in our kingdom, we see Juggernaut, we see Bujan, me, and that's it. Skyhawk. Okay. So, who else? Negan. So, I mean, like, who still needs to train from our kingdom? Let's get a look here. Gaius, Talib, Fizz, Hulk, Groggy, Buddha, Spartan, Collar, W Smash, Sterling, Abe, John Bryan, Lord Woody, Hellsdoor, Badger, and Jen. So how many was that? We'll see. We'll see how much people end up training. I don't know. I don't know. What I can tell you is that we have sweetened the pot a little bit, and we are going to find a pretty sweet way to reward people who do well in this portion of the event. Oh yes, that is a thing. I think Juggernaut might have stopped training. He might still be training. I'm not entirely sure. Baby Shark might push 100. Oh, baby. How do I add a picture next to my name in chat? Good question. I think those people have actually gone into Google and put an emoji into their name. Like, which is, I don't even know how you do that. Will you train just as much in Light and Darkness for Past Glory Part 4? Entirely possible. We'll see, your name now is Devil Knights. Devil Knights, we will see. I used only half my speed ups. I do intend to hang on to some of them for the Past Glory Part 4, so we'll see. Groggy says, hello, did you call my name? Indeed we did. What's a good tank combo for Freddy? Any epic? Freddy is not really very tanky. Freddy wants a lot of rage. I suppose if you wanted to make it more tanky, you would use Sun Tzu as an optimal epic pairing. Best free-to-play rage engine and best free-to-play to go with Esong. Sun Tzu and maybe Pelagius or Boudica. Thoughts about OV being back-to-back champions? I guess it could happen. There's a lot of really good teams. It's going to be a tough fight ahead for everybody. They know what they're doing. They've been there before. It's very likely they could do it again. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're one of the only teams I've bet my own currency on. HC, $2 super chat. Can I glance at your Alex build? Just maxed him. Congratulations, HC, on your Alexander the Great. Here is the Alexander the Great open field build that we are using at this time. This is an open field build. It's different than what you'd want to use for pure Canyon because we've got March speed in here that you wouldn't normally need. What's the reward? Maybe it will encourage the kingdom I'm in trading. I'll tell you what we did last time. What we did last time is we awarded Mighty Governor to the people who placed in the top. So if you were 1 in this, you got 1 in a Mighty Governor. You were 2, you get 2 in that Mighty Governor, and so forth. So we basically like doubled the rewards for this event. How do you obtain a lot of dazzling starlight sculptures? You know, dazzling starlight sculptures we happen to have a lot of because we've not upgraded any troops in a very long time. Let's see here. How many we got? 1,000, almost 1,300 dazzling starlight sculptures and a bunch of special stars. The key is to not use them unless you really do need to level up a commander. For a time, we were looking to have Freddy be a primary, and he's 5 stars, and like, there's no reason to have a commander 5 stars as a legendary. Either you're leveling them up to 6 stars, or you leave them at 4 stars. The middle is just a total waste. But at the time that we were doing it, like they weren't releasing new commanders, so we were investing in him. Then they did, and the calculus changed entirely. Chisholm, a free-to-play low spender, nearly unlocked your first T5. Congratulations. Should I train more T5 or focus more T4 for KVK? You want to have a full complement of T4 marches for open field fighting, and after you have that, you could upgrade your troops to T5. Solimar's account is dead now? Wouldn't surprise me. I know I keep asking, but I need confirmation. Is Attila on Card King? Sage999. I did see a screenshot of Attila and Wu Zetian on Card King. Devil's Knights, thank you for the $10 super chat. Enjoy your evening. Thanks for the content. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Have an awesome evening. I appreciate your support, as always. And thank you for modding. Juggernaut is now at 47 million points. Oh my god. Juggernaut, you beast. He's up to 229 million power. Oh my gosh. Woo, baby, baby, baby. Juggernaut earns the title. Earning that title. Wow. Should I spend my last 15,000 gems to get VIP 10? Yes. Yes, I think you probably should. And if you need more gems to get a commander from the wheel, you should farm up those gems. But you're going to start getting daily gold keys and a daily legendary commander sculpture. 15k gems is definitely striking distance for that. Attila and Wu are on the Card King in Kingdom 45. There you go. Fatality-ish weighing in. Diego. Long question here. Hey, Chisholm, free to play. I have Isong Tao maxed. I want to go for a tank. I was thinking about Constantine or Saladin. I have 255 gold heads. I have Isong and Tao. If you want a tank, I mean, like, Constantine's phenomenal for a free-to-play. You can even just leave Constantine at 5511, and you are doing everybody around you a huge favor with the buffs and debuffs. I think Constantine's a solid choice. Juggernaut bought more chess? Oh, God. Living Legend bundles. Wow. Wow. Juggernaut going deep, baby. Whew. All in on that. Best epic to pair with Constantine in the open field. Juan, check out my video that talks about the best epic and legendary commander pairings. Constantine, I would pick a commander like Boudica for Rage Gen, or optimally Sun Tzu would be the best epic to pair with. But the downside of Sun Tzu is that he's good just about everywhere. You could pick somebody else with Constantine and be fine. Even Ulji Mundok would be great with a Constantine. Really great. Do I still try to max my Isong, says Avatar, that's 5311, or save up for Saladin to get him to 5551? I'm still in KVK 1, and soon as Mighty Governor's coming. Wow, that's a good question. That's a good question. Your Isong is 5311. It depends if what you want to have is like one really good legendary commander, or if you want to invest in a bunch of different legendary commanders and try not to max any of them. You can invest in like 2 or 3 legendary commanders, especially if they're in a gold key, and get them to like 5511 and get some pretty moderate use out of them, especially a commander like Constantine. The thing that I'll say is, like, there's not really that many marches that you want to have on the field as a free-to-play. Like, it's very risky for you to have a ton of marches on the field, because if somebody who's more powerful than you catches you out of position, you're going to get really melted. So I do really prefer to focus, but if you are going to focus on Saladin, I think you are going to get some good utility from the healing debuff. You can make him a primary and level him up in the support tree as gold. He gets a lot of rage gen. I think it's a very, very good route to go. 5551 Saladin is enough right now because as a free-to-play, I don't rally cities. Yes. So the thing about Saladin is that his first 3 skills are phenomenal. There he is. His first 3 skills are all phenomenal, and the 4th skill is all about cities. So You really do not want a skill to land here. So people try to max his first 3 skills and then they level him up. And that's what I would recommend. And the build you're looking for is probably something like this. Something like this for open field combat. And it's rejuvenate in the support tree that gives you just really good rage gen. For a long time I used a Saladin Joan of Arc in my Canyon lineup, and it did very well. It did very, very well. So I do think Saladin would be a solid choice if you wanted to go that way. Esong is also very good. Esong is also very good. Obviously lives in my Canyon lineup as well. And if you look at just the number of kills I've gotten way more kills with Esong. Way more kills with Esong than most of my other commanders. I mean, like, let's just look here. How many was Esong again? I have almost as many kills with Esong as I do as Attila. And, like, I rallied with Attila Takeda a lot in this last KVK. Anyways. Oh, is Ethelfled and Julius a good combo? Yeah, they're fine. I think they're fine together. They both care about mixed troops. My friends, I think it's time for me to wrap up this stream. I gotta go figure out what's wrong with my tablet and why I had to do this like audible and use my iPhone instead of my tablet to record. We'll see if we can figure that out. But the great news is that we've got a patch coming at 6 UTC. 6 UTC, there is a new patch coming. It's the 7th, right? It is. So in less than 2 hours, there's going to be a patch. A lot of cool new stuff coming into the game. We're going to need to wake up early and make a video covering all this awesome stuff. So consider dropping a like on the video if you had a good time hanging out with us. 100% free way for you to say thank you, Chisgule, for hanging out and streaming. Pardon me. I can breathe and swallow at the same time, I swear. Consider subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms content if you haven't already. Certainly you get some entertainment as I try to breathe and talk and swallow at the same time. We got there. We're going to head out. It's late. Gosh darn it. Until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom. Literally choking at the end of the stream. Well, suppose it happens to the best of us, right?